Hey, Kende, how are you? You're the first one today. Mm. 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 I was trying to eat real quick. Mm. I needed some food. I'm almost done though. How are you today? Mm. 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 Okay. All right, we're gonna get into it. Hi, Joelle. How are you? Hi, Chris. How are you? Thank you. Okay, we're about to get started. What the dumb shit will get blocked? Okay. Disrespect will get blocked. You can't come in here and act like you got some sense. You're out of here. Okay? Hey, Robert. How are you? Mm. Okay. All right, let's get it. Hello, everyone. All right. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hey, Fierce One. Okay, so you're gonna be next. Okay. Hopefully that's better. All right, so let's see. What are the characteristics of this person is going to be getting on Kihende's nerves and making her upset? Hey, Terry, how are you? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you are as well. Okay, let's see. Who's this person? You said my R is pink? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, Kihinde, this person, this person is definitely a romantic person. Yeah, this is someone that you know, someone you've dealt with. This person is usually, this person is usually cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, they're usually cool, calm, and collected, whoever this person is. They work very hard. It could be very family oriented as well. I got Pisces and Gemini energy, a little bit of Aries energy, Sagittarius. They're definitely into you. I know that. It's kind of odd because, like I said, this person's very usually cool, calm, and collected, but for whatever reason, you know what? This seems like this is a person who you got over them. Yeah, this type of person that you got over, and you're living your life. You know, you're doing your thing, you're living your life, and they don't like it. They're still stuck feeling like y'all should be in a relationship. That's how, like, they're stuck in the past, or stuck in the idea of what they think, you know, what kind of relationship y'all think it should be, or that they think it should be, or something like that. So you think you know the person is Erica Pisces? Yeah. And as I'm saying is Tony Braxton, that song, Long as I live, I'll never get over. Yeah. It's killing me. Yeah. Like, they miss you a lot. They're the type of person that feel like, you know, when you really love someone, you know, you'll never leave them. But at the same time, when, you know, things don't go right, or when a person doesn't treat you right, you know, or you're not getting fulfilled, and you've tried everything that you can try, everything else goes out the door. What do you want me to do? You know? But it's like They feel like they'll never get over you. But they're really taking it hard. They're taking it hard that, y'all aren't together. This honestly seems like a situation where a person, what's the saying? You don't know what you got until it's gone. Type of energy. This feels like that. This feels like that. And it seems like they're replaying like all the good stuff, but it's like they're failing to remember what got y'all in this predicament to begin with. You know? He said, no wonder I always think about him every time I did a cut cord ritual. This one's very strong. This one's very strong. So, you may have to do another one. You may have to do another one because the force is strong with this one. Okay? The force is strong with this one. Because they're definitely attached. That's for sure. I mentioned in the past too. That makes sense. That makes sense. But like, you're like home to this person. You make them feel so many different ways. Like you really, I don't know. It gives obsessed. It gives obsessed to me. You do it almost like every day. Ooh-wee. This one, it's deep. It's deep with this one. It is. Thank you, Robert. But yeah, the force is very strong. Okay. But yeah. So that's who it is. And let me see why real quick. Why are they trying to upset Kehinde? And then Fierce One, we're gonna get into your question, okay? I love this one. I respect you and love your energy. Oh, thank you, Robert. Oh, because they want you to feel what they feel. They don't want you to start a new beginning. They don't want you to forget about them. And honestly, this gives me that like energy where you know how they say it's a thin line between love and hate? It's a thin line between passion and obsession. And I feel like this person is very like obsessed. And it's like they want you to feel that way as well. Like they don't want you to move on. They don't. Yeah, 6 of Cups. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they just want you to feel what they feel. And they want to keep that hold on you. They want to keep that hold on you. Like forever. Ten of Pentacles. And honestly, they feel like if you get upset, yeah, I remember. What's I gonna say? Oh, you being upset would be the equivalent of you still caring, right? And so if you don't care in their mind, you won't react. So that's what their logic is here. So if you truly get upset by whatever it is that they do, you're like, oh yeah, she still cares. She still cares. If you don't matter. She doesn't care anymore. She doesn't love me. She's done with me for good. You blocked him? Yeah. That hurts real bad. Real bad. 55? He need to go sit down. He needs to go have several seats. Yeah. Robert, what you think? You think he doing too much? Ooh. I agree. You're doing way too much. And not enough at the same time. Because how you gonna be mad that and you the one who disrupted the connection? How you mad? How? Anywho. Okay. Yeah, he definitely wants to be chased for sure. Yeah. Okay. Fierce one. Are you ready? Not he cheats. Right. But see, you know, some older men, they like to play games because they think that they're masterminds. Hi Daniel, how are you? Yeah, they think that they're masterminds at manipulation. Instead of being just being a grown man and doing what you need to do. They want to do bullshit, and that's crazy. Hello, everyone. Yeah, exactly. Just be a man about it. Okay. You ain't gotta lie to me. Just be a man about it. Okay. Just be a man about it. Just do what you gotta do. Period. Thank you, Robert. Um, but yeah, so that's what I got for you. Hi, Majid. Hi, Michael. um, for those who are coming in, welcome in. Um, I'm currently doing live personal readings. Um, yes or no questions are $2. Regular questions are $5. And I am about to post the payment options for you. Give me just a second. You're welcome, Kihende. Okay, Fierce One, I'm ready for you, darling. Good, I can tell. I need you good. You mean the world to me. You are my everything. You are the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Okay. You said at work, Norma fail. What? I love a lot of artists, Robert, but I'm actually singing what's on right now. She says 7 whole days and not a word from you. Okay. 7 whole nights. And I'm just about Okay. I can definitely imagine that was written by Babyface. I mean, Babyface, he wrote a lot of the jams, the iconic jams, okay? Especially at that time. Yes, yes. Okay. So what does Fearsome need to know right now? What does Fearsome need to know right now? Right now? What does she need to know right now? Hold on real quick. Okay, I'm back. My bad. You have Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Okay. Okay. What is this one's? No, right now. Right now. I'm fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad that you're in my world. Just as sure as the sky is blue. Listen, I just heard, I ain't gonna say the real words with the real name, but our nation will crumble. Okay. You know when Tory Lane's daddy said that? Okay, I heard it. You're about to watch something crumble right before your eyes. Okay? You're about to see a whole, thank you. You're, oh yeah, somebody wanna play pool with you. And bring my sandwich. Anyway, yeah, you're about to see something crumble, okay, right before your very eyes. Like, I mean, brittle, okay, I mean, never stood a chance, okay. I want to know more about that. This gives me the vibes off The Color Purple, where she did like this. You know what I'm saying? It gives me that type of energy. So this could be, what she said, until you do right by me. Okay. Type of energy. You're about to be able to see it. Now, this is the part where, I talk a lot about, when we talk about karma, when we talk about return to sender, when we talk about all these type of things, right? Hey, yo, SB, what's good? Hello. When we talk about these things, right? People don't talk about how, in some moments, you may be like, yeah, they're gonna get what they deserve. I can't wait to see, the karma that they get. I can't wait for this, I can't wait for that. My bad. But then when it actually comes around, especially because it takes time, like in the moment, you're enraged, you're mad, you're this, you're that. But then after a while, you're not as mad as you were. And so then when the karma actually pops up, it's like, oh shit, like, oh my God. Thank you, SB. It's like, oh my God. And it's very harsh when it happens as well. It's very, 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 very harsh. So it gets to a point where it's like, oh my God, like, damn, I ain't know it was gonna be that bad. Yeah, I ain't know the karma was gonna be that bad. You know, I ain't know they was gonna get a whooping like that. And it's gonna be hard to watch. It's gonna be very, very hard to watch and witness. So for you, it's gonna be that type of energy where it's gonna be very, very hard to watch. So you need to know you are about to watch karma like play out right before your eyes, and it's not gonna be pretty. Okay. Um, on the other hand, you got some good news coming in. Let's see. Oh God. Woo. You can have a friend coming in to apologize. Yeah, you can have a friend coming in to apologize. This could also be a public apology. Okay. Yeah, this could be a public apology for you. Or some sort of public love that may suffice as a apology. Okay. Something like that could be going on. It took a long time for this person to work up the courage. Okay. It took a long time for this person to come forward and work up the courage for this. But whatever it is that they say, I'm getting like some sort of like Facebook post. It seems like a very long post, but it just seems like redemption. It gives forgiveness. It gives, you know, accountability in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Now this could also be in the form of a company. Don't have to be, but I'm getting more like someone you consider a friend or someone that you were like super uber close to. Okay. Okay. And as long as I got my suit and tie. You could be invited to some sort of gathering coming up soon. Or you may need to you may be asked or called, or it may be time for you to help someone get something together. Okay, some sort of gathering together. Okay, this could be a family gathering, a party, a baby shower, or this could be someone helping you. Okay, could even be that friend we were talking about. We can make it right in the city line. I've got a lint roller. You may find out about someone leaving home, or like finally leaving a situation, or finally on the way, finally coming to see you, or this could be someone like leaving from your neighborhood or something. But you're finding out that someone's coming or going, something like that. So you can be prepared in some way, shape, or form. All right. Okay. So, let me see, was that it? Oh, let me see one more thing on what you need to know. Nine, nine, nine. Ooh, this could be you getting some really good news about a place that you manifested, or you manifested traveling somewhere. Okay. I'm also seeing you're about to gain some sort of independence here. Hi, Tiara. Thank you. You're about to gain some sort of financial independence, or and or have some sort of financial achievement or accomplishment, but you're about to have more than enough to do what you need to do to move around in some way, shape, or form, or move, travel, or this could be like a new home. Okay. So that's what you need to know right now. That is what you need to know. Okay. Ball break me. Wait a minute, okay. Okay, I don't have anyone else in line right now. Or let me check. Let me double check. Okay, yeah, I don't have anyone else on the list currently. Okay. So let's do intuition tests while we wait. How about that? How about that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's do intuition tests. If you never played it, it's very, very fun. And it's just to get more acquainted with your intuition. It's very easy, very fun. Okay, don't think too much. Just go with the flow. Okay? This is all about getting to know your intuition a lot better. Okay? So, I'm going to give you 3 choices. Okay? And using your intuition, you let me know which one am I going to pick. Okay. So the category is winged creatures. Okay. Okay. So raven, peacock, or dragonfly. Which one am I going to pick? Raven, peacock, or dragonfly? What I do know. When she get low. Which one am I going to pick? Raven, peacock, or dragonfly? Let me check and see. Okay, yeah. Next thing I knew, she was on the phone. Which one am I going to pick? Raven, peacock, or dragonfly? In the club, it's so could speak he was. Did I give him any birthday food? Which one am I gonna pick? Raven, peacock, or dragonfly? Which one? Using your intuition. Which one? Next thing I knew, it was all up on me screaming. Yeah. Which one, y'all? Raven, peacock, or dragonfly? Take that and wind it back. Which one am I gonna pick? Using your intuition, Raven, peacock, or dragonfly? We're talking about winged thingets. Who's going to participate in the intuition test? Hi, Trini baby. So the intuition test is really fun. Okay. I give you 3 choices, and using your intuition, you tell me which one am I going to pick. Okay. And you only have so much time to answer the question. Okay. This category is winged things, okay? Winged creatures, okay? So which one am I going to pick? A raven, peacock, or dragonfly? Raven, peacock, or dragonfly? Yeah, anyone can play. Yeah, I know it's backwards. I know it's backwards. It's because I'm facing forward. I mean, it's, you know, I'm using the front camera. That's why I say it out loud at least 3 times so that you know. So raven, peacock, or dragonfly? Nazi 888 said, Nazi 888 said, 8888 said peacock. I'm sorry. Which one you said? Raven. You said raven. Okay, Natalie. Natalie said raven. Trini Baby said dragonfly. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. It was peacock. So unfortunately, y'all were wrong. Okay, it was peacock. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do next. Okay, which one am I going to, which vehicle am I going to ride in? Okay. A helicopter, jet, or an airplane? Helicopter, jet, or airplane? Which one am I choosing? Helicopter, jet, or airplane? Helicopter, jet, or airplane? And you can change your answer before I start. Before the countdown ends. But hey, SB, yes, you can. Yes, we're just doing an intuition test, to kill time. Hey, Brent. Yeah, that was you that just sent in? Okay, helicopter, jet, or airplane? So, oh, and thank you, Natalie. Okay, so Trini Baby said jet. Natalie said airplane. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was jet. Okay. It's nothing like a Jet 2 holiday. It was Jet, okay? So, Trini Baby got it right this time, okay? Um, so, hello, Zakir. You said you said 500. Where? You're British? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Okay. So we'll continue intuition test after I do these questions for Brent and SB. Okay, so we've got Brent has 1 and SB has 2. Okay. Okay. You said, oh, that's fun. I got it wrong. You live in New York, but you've been here many years, but you was born in the UK. Oh, okay. So hello to everyone that's coming in. If you've never sent in for a question before, the payment options are pinned in the comments right there. Okay, it's via Chime, PayPal, or Venmo. Yes or no questions are $2. Regular questions are $5. Okay. You can send that through via, like I said, Chime, PayPal, or Venmo. They're pinned in the comments. Okay. I'm going to post it one more time. And as soon as you send it in, I will add you to the list. Okay. Right now we got Brent and then SB. Okay, give me 1 second. I want somebody. Okay, I just posted it again. Okay. Okay, Brent. So what is your question? What is your question? What is your question, darling? Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so when will Brent meet with Diane? When will Brent meet with Diane? Oh, 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 oh. Okay, let's see. I want to pull these out because these get a little more specific. Oh no, this is not the right ones. Excuse me. I'm getting cold. Do we have any coffee drinkers in here? Can you not hear me, Brent? Can y'all hear me? I have to mute myself for a second because someone's trying to tell me something. But you should be able to hear me now. Can y'all hear me? Okay. So you'll be meeting with her in the next 2 months. I'm also getting 7 days. Okay. But the first thing that came out was the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, cups in tarot is months. Okay. Wands are days, swords are weeks, cups are months, and pentacles are years. Okay. So Two of Cups, that's 2 months, and you also got 7 days. Okay, so you could be seeing her in 7 days, and that could also be, frequently in the next 2 months. And we also got the Lovers card at the bottom too. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. And you know what? I was also getting pumpkin spice. Like I started thinking about pumpkin spice and then like the holidays, right? Y'all could be spending one of the holidays together. Okay? Like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that. That could be happening as well because I started thinking about that as soon as I started doing the question. So yeah, that could be a thing as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if, y'all seeing each other during the holidays. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I got for you. Okay. Why do people come on here being so weird? That is so weird. Why would you ask something like that? Wow. That's nasty. Not you, Brent. I'm looking at these crazy comments. You like her? Ooh. You like her, Brent? You really must like her. Look at it. You over there cheesing and stuff. Oh. Okay. Let's see how she feels about you, and then we're going to move forward to SB. How does Diane feel about Brent? Oh, wow. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Hold on. Diane feel about Brent? How does Diane feel about Brent? Do you know her zodiac sign? She's a little scared, Brent. She's a little scared. Okay. I feel like she's a little nervous. Yeah, she's a little nervous around you or about you. But she really likes you a lot too. I feel like there could be something to where she's a Gemini. Okay. That's crazy because, you know, Gemini women, they're usually not shy or nervous for real. I think she may be nervous because you may be like, you know, a real gentleman, you know, and she may not be used to real gentlemen, but like, you know, always wanted one. Um, and I feel like you emit a different type of energy with this King of Cups energy. And you know, with you actually wanting what she wants, that makes it even scarier because she may be used to dealing with people who, you know, don't necessarily want love. You know, they kind of want something else from her, or you know, kind of just want to hit it and quit it type of energy. You know, people who run from love, uh, runner chaser type of energy, and but there's something about you that's very serious. Like you give off a very serious type of energy as far as love, you know. And I think that makes her quite nervous. Yeah. What's your zodiac sign, Brent? I would treat her like a queen. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's King of Cups energy is treating your woman like a queen. You know, having emotional stability and you know having consideration and you know being very loving and all that good stuff. Okay, you say yeah, she's a baddie. What's your zodiac sign, Brent? What's your zodiac sign? But even though she's a baddie, she's nervous for you. Like, oh my gosh, Libra and a Gemini. That's gonna be super interesting. That's gonna be super interesting. Y'all gonna have a lot of fun together. Y'all gonna have a lot of fun together. She thinks that you fine as fuck too. Like, she thinks that you're very sexy too. Like y'all both have this like sexy type of energy. Y'all are both very attractive, but like for you to be attractive and be a gentleman is like, you know, like she probably talked with her friends about you know, or will if she haven't. But honestly, y'all look like a wonderful match. I feel like y'all, you know, once y'all get over being shy, because I feel like you're shy too. Um, y'all could really be each other's dream person, especially because I feel like both of y'all are truly willing to work with this Eight of Coins. You're um, willing to work at it, you know. I don't want Gemini. It looks just like her years ago. So, oh wow, that's crazy. Well, this is very lovely. This is very lovely, Brent. This is quite lovely. I see y'all really enjoying each other, and not just enjoying each other, but like growing and elevating together. Whatever one person is missing, you know, the other person, whatever one person lacks, the other person has in abundance. Um, and so, you know, that really helps to balance the both of you out. Same birthday. Ooh. Well, don't bring that up too much, okay? Don't be telling her about your ex, okay? That becomes a turn off, because then it'd be like, okay, well, am I in competition with her? And then, you know, that makes uh that creates unnecessary competition, even though you may not be trying to make them competition. Talking about that person and continuing to compare them, that could prove to be a problem. So, I mean, you know, you can talk about it with me, of course. Like, I'm not tripping. But you know, I wouldn't tell her about that. Okay, you might get cussed out. Okay. So yeah, don't be going over there talking about your ex with her. Okay. Just leave the ex in the past. Just forget about her. Just act like she don't even exist. Okay. Definitely don't tell her about the birthday and leave that out. Just, don't do that. Okay. 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 Yeah. 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 But you know, we cool. We cool though. So you know, you can tell me. Just don't be telling her. Um. Hi, Emily. How are you? Hi, Angel. Um. And thank you, Emily. But yeah. But I like this. I like this a lot. Y'all gonna be like very cute. Yeah, come back and let me know. Okay, but you'll be seeing her very soon. And honestly, I feel like, you know, like I said, once y'all get past that nervousness, um, y'all are really gonna like light up, you know, light each other up and just have a lot of fun. Y'all might not even be able to stop seeing each other, you know, once y'all first see each other. Like, y'all may start seeing each other super frequently after that. Okay. So, yeah, good luck, Brent. Let me know what happens. Like, you know, I want to hear all the good news and stuff. Okay, so even if you don't come back to get a reading, like, come give me an update. Okay, what you and your future babe. Okay, did you claim it already? Emily, it's green. It's like a dark green. Let me see. It's called Urban Green. It's Urban Green. This is by Nika K, New York, High Shine HD Lip Color. Excuse me. But yeah, come back and let me know. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Sis, where have you been? I missed you. Where you been? Help. Help, please. They've been in here being so weird. They want me to do jumping jacks and show my feet. Um, okay, SB said, how do you decide the colors for the day? You know, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know unless, you know, sometimes I can go off the outfit, but then sometimes I can do my makeup and then choose the outfit. You know, I don't know. And this green was honestly a surprise because I was gonna do like my normal stuff. But I was like, a nice, this green could be nice. So yeah. Okay, sis. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do SB, and I should be ready by the time you get back. Okay. Okay. So SB, let's get started with your questions. Okay. Excuse me. Tender kisses. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. I see green look today. Y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I was so cold, and when I'm cold, I start yawning like crazy. Okay, so let's see your first question is B. What is wrong with folks? Oh. Anyway, okay, so let's see. What is B's current feelings for SB? What is B's current feelings for SB? What is B's current feelings for SB? Tender kissing. Oh, wow. Okay. You already comfortable and snuggled up. Wow. They are hoping that you approve of this new version of them. Like they're hoping that that you give this thing a try. You know? Yeah, they're hoping that you give this thing a try. And they're a little nervous. And they're in their head a lot because they just really hope that, you accept them and you can love them again, and it doesn't be a thing where you make them feel bad about the past, and they just kind of hope to let the past be the past. Yeah, let the past be the past and move forward, because they really do look at you as very beautiful, very worthy. um they're viewing you as like so regal. They're viewing you as someone who you have truly upgraded yourself. It's like they see you in a different light as well, and they're hoping that like the way that you have elevated in their eyes, that they have done the same in your eyes. They're hoping that you see them as someone, as a much, much, much better version. Like you have upgraded tremendously, but they want you to see that for them too. Hi, all stars, how are you? Um, they're viewing you as like, very stable and emotionally balanced and fertile, and I don't mean just, physically, but like, you're just very, very abundant and so classy and graceful and elegant, and they're hoping that, this is the right time for y'all. Let me get a little more on this. Let's see. What is this? Yeah, I just heard fortune favors the bold. They want a relationship with you. You got relationship goals. What is this here? Yeah, see, Emperor. See, they see you as the Empress already. They're hoping that you see them as the Emperor. I feel like, so there's something that they do, because there's a lot about approval, right? There's a lot about like you accepting them in some way, shape, or form. Now I feel like emotionally, hi Chikandi, thank you. Emotionally, you know, they're there, right? They're good. But I feel like there's something physically or financially that they may be into that they feel like you may not approve of. Okay. That's really like the only thing that I'm seeing with them, is that they're hoping that you can accept whatever it is that they're doing or trying to get into. He wants you to see him in a good light, yeah. But it's like whatever it is that they're into, that may sour that image that they want you to have of them. So they're a little afraid of telling you or showing you something. What is that? What are they afraid of showing SV? What are they afraid that she won't accept? They could want to get married as well. What are they afraid that SB won't accept? Yeah, because they feel like your love is conditional. Intimacy. What are they afraid that she won't accept? It's a lot of beating around the bush. The bushel. Beating around the bushel. Yeah, I feel like I was supposed to get married the first time around, but we chose different partners. Hi, emo grape. I want to use let's see. I want to use something different because I want to see like what is up? Like why are they like that? What are they afraid that she won't accept? What is B afraid that she won't approve of? You give good love to me. Oh my gosh. I was hoping it wasn't that. I was hoping it wasn't that. They do want a commitment. We got things are getting serious. Okay, so that's a third confirmation. We got intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing, and then health. Health issues could arise. So this could be some sort of health issue that they have that they are hoping that it wouldn't shun you away that they have. That could be cancer, it could be, you know, and I'm so hoping it's none of these things, right? But it could be cancer, it could be, you know, maybe they can't get it up, you know, what was it called? ED. It could be something else related to that. It could be, I don't know. It could be anything, honestly. But like, it's a super nervousness because again, I'm not getting that the issue is of emotional stability. Like, they're ready to love and be loved, right? Like, that's not the problem at all. It's something else that is like, ugh, but I don't know if she's going to like me still. I don't know if she's, you know, going to want to deal with that. You know, I don't know if she'll, you know, love me enough or be patient enough with me to grow through this situation and, you know, heal myself. You know, something like that. It's like super, super, super nervousness about that. So I don't know what that could be. Of course, you know, you have to find out on your own, but that's the only thing that I see, you know, possibly being a problem. Something like that. Chakandi, yes or no questions are $2. Regular questions are $5. No one's playing God, babe. Get off my page. Thank you. Anyway, yes or no questions are $2. Regular questions are $5. And the payment options are pinned in the comments right there next to China's name. It could be at the very bottom of your screen or the very top of your screen, okay? But yeah, I was like, let me get these out because, yeah, but they do want a commitment. They could even want children with you with this pregnancy right here. And again, they're ready to commit. They are. I see that. Like, that's not the issue at all. And I do feel like they have become a better person, you know, since before. But yeah, that's the only thing that I see that could be a potential problem. Okay. Now, let's get to your next question. What are his intentions with you? Let's see. What are B's intentions with SB? Hey, Black Widow. Okay, I'll do your question next, okay? Did you fall asleep on me last night? Okay, what are B's intentions with SB? He's worked on himself. Yeah, I can see he done did some things. He seems very, like, much more sweet and considerate, and, you know, very cuddly wuddly. I figured you went to sleep. I was like, let me find out you went to sleep. But it was a long night last night. You know, we was up. It is okay, honey. That's why I said, honey, I will be back tomorrow. Don't worry. You know, I'm pretty much here on the weekends, so. Yeah. You had to be sleeping good. You said, yeah, he's sweet. Yeah. Yeah, look at that commitment again. And look at that, pregnancy again. Yeah, we also got problems with addiction or gambling or bad finances. So maybe that, that could be a thing too, that he was dealing with addiction. But you did say he used to drink and stuff like that. So maybe, he's nervous about your nervousness about that. It could be like whatever it is. But of course, like I said, you'll find out with him. But his intentions are to take his time and build up a better relationship, with you, a better connection. He also wants to travel with you. He wants to take you somewhere. Like he wants to do something with you. He does. Like he has something in mind that he'd love to do. Like he wants to travel somewhere very specific and very intentional with you. That's something that he's thinking about, and I feel like, working towards as well. And like I said, we've got intimacy and pregnancy and commitment. So he may want children now. So he could be ready for that now. But he definitely wants a actual relationship with you. Okay. I'm getting a lot of like marriage energy. So he can want marriage with you. And I see that he's much more considerate and like wanting to work together with you instead of against you. Okay. He could be making plans in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, so that's what he wants with you, SB. Okay. Hopefully after I had this conversation, everything is still good and still fine. And, y'all can move forward. But yeah. Hi, Leandra. How are you? I missed you. Okay. You said, yeah, I think he changed his mind. Yeah, I think so too. Yes. Yeah, definitely ask about that and see what's going on, okay? And all that. We live at a distance, so I need to ask. Yeah. Hello, Ricardo. How are you? Okay. So let me know how that goes. I hope everything works out for y'all, okay? Now we're gonna go towards Black Widow. Are you here, Black Widow? You're very welcome, SB. See you next time. See you next time. He said, I'm doing good. I hope all is well, that you're staying blessed. I miss you too. Just took a big step back from terror for a bit. Listen, Leandra, listen. I love that for you because it can definitely be a lot. It can. And, I try to encourage that too because it's very important to just kind of detox and, get back right with self. And just, know your limits. So that's wonderful that you did that. That's wonderful. And that's why I always reiterate that, y'all can come see me and talk to me and speak, even if you're not getting a reading, because it's not always about that. I love just conversing with y'all and just, spending time with y'all because we have some really interesting conversations and, we can be goofy and all that stuff and still have fun too. So, it's not always about that. I love when y'all just come and say, hey, like some people literally, they just come say, hey, they stay for a little bit and, we have fun or we have some really great conversations. And then, and then they go. They don't necessarily get a reading. So it don't always have to be, that you're coming by. Even if I am doing readings, still come by and say hi. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely understand, and I'm definitely proud of you for listening to yourself and knowing your limits and doing what you need to do for yourself. Okay, so you can be good within yourself. You say yes to this balance. Thank you. Appreciate the love support. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. But yes. Okay. So, sis, I'm ready for you. Do you have 3 questions, or are you in a general? Or what we getting into? And I see you as well, Leandra. Okay. You in a general? Okay. Okay, so let's see. All right. Okay. Leandra just has one question. Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad. Okay. Okay, cool. So, Leandra, are you ready to go now, or what you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do when you can't say no? You gotta put the same word. I really need to know that. How you gonna act? How you gonna handle it? What you gonna do when she wants you back? Hey. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Woo. You are in for a treat. In for a treat, honey. Black Widow, why you keep on disappearing on me? Why? Huh? You need to stay here. Stay here. Every time I'm looking for you, you gone. You gone in the ether somewhere. Like the Jetsons. You stay right here. Okay, don't make me get my belt. Okay. Listen, be still. Be still. Sit down. What they say, sit down. You supposed to be the first one today. Now look at you. Okay, let's see. Okay, how does Joshua the Aquarius feel about Leandra? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Leandra. Okay, let's see. What we got? Damn, Leandra, I ain't seen you in so long. Oh my gosh. It feel like forever. Forever. Okay. Let me get right. Okay. Let me get just a little more. Just a little more. Put your body in it. Okay. Oh, not a liar. Okay. Okay. Is you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Okay. He be on that bullshit, yeah. He be on that bullshit, yeah. He be on that bullshit, Leandra. Okay. How he feels about you, he does like you. Okay. He does like you, but I can't skip over the fact that he got a family. Okay. He's got a family. Like, to you, it'll be, oh, lover boy, oh my gosh, you're so this and you're so that, and we have so much fun, and blah, 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 blah. Right? And he sees you as someone who's very beautiful. You got your shit together. You're very feminine. You got your own thing going on. INZEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Hey, okay. She got her own house. She got her own car. Do job, work hard. Hey, okay. All that. Okay. You're wondermous. You're wondermous. The thing is, he might be the type of person that's like, he done left his family. He done. Oh, see, we was battling. We was battling for the one who was gonna block him first. But anyway, okay. I'm gonna chill because you in the house now. But yeah, he may be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I done got a divorce, or I ain't with so and so no more, or a whole lot of bullshit, a whole lot of gang shit. And it's a lie. You literally got, with the family card, you got pay attention. So that's already a red flag right there. When this card comes out, there's some bullshit brewing, and you possibly have already got an inkling of it. You already felt a little something. And then to have the liar on top of it, be careful of someone sneaky, icky, ooh. He got a big old stash pocket full of cash, just, big old. Okay. But he be lying. He be lying. He ain't went nowhere. He was just pissing that other person off. I'm just gonna be real. And that's why he done left social media. Because he's been going through some shit. And you are a great escape. You're a great escape, like Gwen Stefani. But he still got things going on. Oh, what's going on? He lying. That's what's going on. Or he may not be lying, but he's omitting the truth. Yeah. So that's what's going on there, unfortunately. And if he did leave the person, he done went back with this Mercury retrograde in it. So let's say, okay, he was like, I did leave him, da 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 da. He got back with the person. But how does he feel about you? He likes you. He likes you. He do. He like you. He like you a lot. Yeah, you fine as hell. Yeah, you're very fine. Very sexy. He love it. He like it. You must like what you see. You must like what you see. When you see a sister like me, ooh, yeah. Yeah, he like it a lot, but he on some bullshit, Leandra. I'm just gonna be real. So, until he figure that out, yeah, he need to get it together. Okay. So that's what I got for you. I'm sorry it wasn't as good as it could have been, but that's what's going on. You're gonna fall away from me. Yeah, definitely, because it's too much. And ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? But yeah, you are very welcome. And thank you for coming to see me. It's been so long. Okay? Like, just come by and say hi. That's all you gotta do. Okay? Goodness. I be missing y'all. I really do. But I also understand too. We be growing and life be going. So I get it too. I just be missing you on this song. But okay, you're very welcome. And Black Widow, are you ready for your question? Or do I have to get you by your pinky toe? Okay. All right. I'm ready. What's your question? And then we're going to get into China's general reading. I will get that pinky if I have to. Okay, don't make me get that pinky now. Got me in my pinky toe. Yes. What? I wasn't gonna be mad, but I definitely would have got you by that pinky toe. Okay, so, okay, what you need to hear right now? Let's see. Why would people do that? Honey, look, don't make China have to hunt you down, okay, with the Sagittarius attacks. Okay, don't do it. Okay, I was just gonna get you by the pinky. She might get the whole foot with the ankle. Okay, what does Black Widow need to know? Yes, Lord. Okay. Yes. Don't make me have to come get you. Okay. So. Oh shit, and she know where you bees at? You bees in the chat, bees in the chat. Don't make her come get you now. I'm out of it. I don't want no parts. Okay, so listen, Linda, listen. Your gifts, your spiritual gifts are about to go through an upgrade, okay? Your spiritual gifts are about to go through an upgrade. And It's going to be like quite extensive. Okay, it is, and it's going to come like how extensive it is. It's like you may feel like you're going through like a spiritual attack or something like that, but it won't be a spiritual attack. It'll be an upgrade. Aaron needs to go. You're disgusting. You're disrespectful. And you ain't shit. You're not. So get your nasty ass on. Thank you, please. Anywho, so you'll feel like it's a spiritual attack, but really it's a spiritual upgrade, and you're having those symptoms of the upgrade. Okay, thank you so much because he was acting real fucking nasty. But anyway, but yeah, that's what it's gonna be. And let me see, what does that come with? Yeah, you're getting some clarity and balance. So you'll be learning how to balance these energies, these different gifts, these spiritual enhancements. Okay, your clairvoyance is going to be getting much clearer. Okay, your messages, your downloads getting much clearer as well. And I feel like this is going to be over the course of the rest of the year. Yeah, this is going to be over the course of the rest of the year. What's this? You also got some sort of manifestation coming in that has been a long time coming. This could be some sort of upgrade in your finances. This could be a lump sum of money, some money you're supposed to get back, or it's like rebate energy, like rebate money, or I don't know, there's some sort of money on the back end that you were supposed to be getting. But you're getting some sort of return on an investment, okay? And it's definitely a manifestation. Love, love, love that. When is that coming in? Yeah, look at that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you about to be celebrating soon. Yeah, I see you like jumping up in your home, like excited. You know how you jump up with both feet in the air? You bend your knees a little bit, you're so happy. Looks like it's in regards to finances, okay? Yeah. Okay. And also with you getting the finances, you're gonna be in this energy of like making the money, not letting the money make you. Okay? And you're about to be like whatever lack mindsets that you have, you're gonna work on that and feel so much better. You're gonna be changing the way you talk to yourself. And that's gonna make a big difference as well. But you got a lot of money coming in with this Uranus energy, changing new beginnings with the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, honey. 9 of Cups, 6 of Coins, 9 of Coins, 3 of Coins. Damn, 8 of Wands. Oh my God, 6 of Wands? So somebody's about to give you money, but also in your career or your job, you're getting some sort of upgrade in your finances. And you're also going to be able to do something on your own independently. Or you'll have money to sustain yourself, to do everything that you need to do on top of some extra money. Yeah, I see a lot of good news coming in work and finances. Your wishes are coming true. So all around, you are about to elevate your life spiritually and financially. Okay, so that's what you need to know. Get ready. Get ready. You got a lot of beautiful things coming through, especially your money. Your money is about to be great. Tony the Tiger. Great. Okay. Yes. I love that for you. This is amazing. Y'all been getting some really good readings. Y'all been getting some really good readings. Okay. All right. Okay, sis, are you ready? I'm so happy. This is what I've been hoping for. I'm so happy for you. Okay? This is really beautiful. This is really beautiful. Like, y'all just been getting so much good news, and I've just been so happy for y'all. Like, seriously. For your blessing. What he said. Get ready. Hold on. Get ready for your miracle. Okay? I had to clear my throat. Sorry. Hey, Aaron, thank you. Okay. Okay. All right, sis, let's get into your question. Your general. Yes, for your miracle. For your miracle. Okay, hold on. But my mom used to blast that in the house. Yes, Lord. Okay. All right, so what's going on with sis? What she got going on? Hi, Blaney. How are you? Is it Blaney? Blaney? You're a good man, and I'm a good woman too. If it's love, it lasts forever. Deep in my heart, I know, baby, if it's love, it lasts a lifetime. It'll just stop the show. Maybe we could work it out. Maybe we can find a way to get it all together. Okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Man, they've been so weird. But it makes sense though, because it makes sense because we've been having a lot more traction on the channel, so it makes sense. They have been so weird. If y'all hear that noise, that's these jets over here. They're getting ready to leave. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Okay. So, oh, this peppermint is good. Okay. So this good energy that you've been having, right? It's gonna keep going for a while until you hit a few snags, okay? But you're gonna be fine overall, right? But let's get into it. You have this could be some legal documents coming through. This could be a new contract coming through for you, or some sort of revision before like the final signing of something. Okay, so like maybe they had to make something right. You know, maybe it was supposed to be, you know, you getting paid $25 an hour instead of $22 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that going on. But there, whatever this error is, or whatever this legal or, you know, legality is, it's about to get fixed pretty quickly, and of course in your favor. Okay. I'm hearing you're being crowned queen. So this could be something that happens at your job, you know, like literally you're crowned queen of something. Or I'm getting something about like respect or recognition for your hard work. Okay. You've been kind of getting that a lot too. But there's more to come, because I just feel like slowly but surely people are starting to see more beautiful qualities about you. And also the fact that these qualities that you exhibit are consistent. They're genuine. They're consistent because they're genuine. And that's what creates that love and trust and respect between, you know, you and the employment community around you, right? And so you start to reach even newer heights because of this consistent energy that you bring. Okay. So that is wonderful. Let me see. Anything else on this? Yeah, this is beautiful. Like I feel like so many people's mind. Yeah, look, told you, look. And the 3 of coins, people want to work with you. More people want to work with you now, do things with you, you know, want to cooperate with you. You know, they're actively listening to you now and taking your advice, because understanding that it is actually effective. You know what I'm saying? It's not just something that you're saying out the side of your neck. This is like, you're not new to this. You're true to this. Really, you should have been had the position, but you already have the knowledge in that type of aspect. Okay. So that's beautiful. And look at the 9 of coins energy. That is amazing. Okay. told you, look at that, gaining wisdom, new perspectives, have patience. 3 to 4 weeks. So in this next month, they're really going to be able to see you shine. Okay? Let's see, what's this? If I don't pick up the phone like I used to. Okay. There's someone that, this could be a Scorpio. You know, I've been kind of getting this energy with everyone, honestly. There's someone that you haven't talked to, or someone that haven't talked to you in a while, and it's really that it's nothing personal type of energy. Okay, the girl listened to that song the other day. I love that album. Oh, so beautiful, and that's one of the most beautiful songs that they made as well. I ain't never channeled that in my readings though, so that's very interesting. But this is someone who they're genuinely just transforming right now. They're in their cocoon, so it's literally like, you know, don't take anything personal. They're just doing what they're doing. You know, they still love you. Y'all ain't got no issues, no beefs, no nothing like that. They just needed to. They're in the space where they're leaving everything. It kind of gives me like when you have a certain smell, right? Let's say you have like a bad smell in your house, and because you have that bad smell in your house, you start throwing everything away, or you start getting rid of everything, or you know you get everything out of the house and start putting things, you know, back in one by one after you disinfect them, and you know, until you find that smell, until you eliminate whatever the cause is of the smell. That's what this person is doing. So it's like they needed to clean house as far as people and friends and their community and their family, people that are in close proximity to them. They needed to clear everybody off the board and add in people one by one so that they understand, okay, who's fucking with my energy and who's not. Who's elevating my energy and who's bringing it down. So this is what this person has been going through. But it definitely ain't you, you know, and they're not mad at you. But that's the energy. Like I said, they could be a Scorpio. I see Gemini, I see Leo as well, and Pisces. Hey Kelly, welcome back. They've been messing with you. Why? Or you don't know why. I'm doing all right. Hopefully you're doing better than you were earlier. And I ain't stressing about a doggone thing, 'cause I was true when I gave you. Don't know. Okay. So everybody have been kind of um um there's been this energy, right, of being stripped away from certain energies, right? Which kind of goes into the last message that we were just talking about, with the friend, or whoever this person is, right? But kind of piggybacking a little bit off that type of energy. um a lot of us have been stripped from a certain type of person or a certain type of energy, and this was to inspire survival mode. This was to inspire independence. This was to inspire you to um, put that fire back into you, right? To invest into yourself. Okay. And what's about to happen, if it hasn't already, is that the very thing that you have been stripped from, because you didn't have a choice. This is a situation where you did not have a choice but to be stripped from this person, place, thing, right? This person, place, thing is coming back around now that you have gained a new type of strength to see, okay, did the independence really stick for you? Did you really learn the lesson? Can you stand on your own 2 feet with or without this certain thing? Okay. And so now you are about to get into where this thing is coming back, this person, place, and thing is coming back. And stand on the things that you've learned. Stand on your new principles, your morals, your standards, your boundaries. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Some unnecessary bullshit was going on. Okay, my bad, my bad. He said, girl, I need to be gone. I don't need no test. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now with this thing, right? Hi Roka. With this thing happening, new things are going to be rewarded to you. And this is Saturn's blessings. right? This is where Saturn blesses you for learning the lesson, you know, for doing what it is you needed to do, for strapping yourself, strapping your boots up, and doing the nitty gritty work. And good things start to come from that. Okay, and for the long term, when we're talking about Saturn, we're talking about for the long term. We're talking about consistent, disciplined, um, long term type things. So, you know, you ain't gonna have to go back to this. You get to upgrade spiritually as well, and spiritually and financially, you upgrade and moving on. Okay, now let's get to this last thing. What is this? And you ain't stressing about a doggone thing, 'cause you was true when you gave them your love. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Let me get one more. I'm trying to realize that my blessings are money when I pass this. Yes. 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 I noticed that too. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I think that. You know, a lot of people be talking about like biblical times and stuff like that. What I try to remind folks is that we're in a different time, right? So back then, the rewards could have been different. The rewards could be, you know what I'm saying, more bread, more fish, an abundance of this, an abundance of that, not necessarily money. But right now, that is like, you know, that's one of the main things that we need to live in this time. You know what I'm saying? That's what gives us more abundance. That's just like when a person say, you know, oh, don't give me a gift, just give me some money, because a person could make more money from that money, or you know, they could get themselves a gift that keeps on giving. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why, you know, times have changed from back then where you know, you would get healing powers or this and that, and you know, you got something that was just real, you know, crazy or taboo, or you know, you got the ability to turn that water into wine or something like that. But now it's like, okay, we don't necessarily need that. You give me some money, I can get all that. You know, so I feel like that's what's up. Yeah. So yeah, but I have definitely noticed that as well. It's like you're unlocking wealth each time you truly learn a lesson, um, or resources, you know, whatever. So yeah. Now, yeah, period. Okay. Last but not least, with this spread right here, um, I feel like you're spiritually leaving something to get into something else spiritually. Okay. So this could be a new belief. This could be a gift that you're leaving behind in order to cultivate another one. Um, or, Or this could just be something where you're just like, where you're having a conversation with God, like, listen, I don't want this anymore, or I don't feel like I need this anymore. Or this could be like, spiritual training wheels of some sort, where you just get to that point where it's like, I don't think I need this anymore. I'm good without this. I'd rather have this. I'm ready to advance to the next thing. I don't want the Huffy bike no more. I want the 10-speed. I don't want an apartment no more. I want a house. I don't want the Ford Focus no more. I'm ready for my Maserati. You know what I'm saying? But you're really putting it out there that you have grown. You're just instead of you finding out or whatever, you're coming more to God and like, listen, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this part to be over. I truly have learned what I needed to learn. I've seen what I needed to see. I'm ready to move forward. I want this instead. Or this could just be you changing a preference, like maybe you were like, maybe before, you asked for, maybe you asked for like the gift of the gift. Maybe you asked for the gift of clairvoyance, but now it's just kind of too much for you, or you ask for, the gift of empathy, but you're like, I don't see a need for it no more. I'd rather have clairgustance. I would rather have, or it could, let's say maybe you wanted mediumship before, but you're like, you know what? I don't want mediumship anymore. I'd rather have telepathy. I don't want invisibility no more, or I don't want this no more. I want invisibility now. I don't know. It's something like that because it seems very supernatural or spiritually charged or gifted in some way. Okay. So something like that is being changed up. Okay. And God is listening. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. So this was very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, now, do you have any questions about that? Definitely keep the faith, okay. Yeah, definitely keep the faith. And I definitely been doing that too. Like being more vocal and cultivating that that relationship with God. Because it's very important. One thing that I never liked about religion, and again, I still respect, I respect all beliefs, right? But one thing that I did not like with religion is that they never really, you can say pray all day, right? But they didn't really help you cultivate a relationship with God. They always made it like you needed another person, you needed another entity in order to get to God. And one thing I teach my son is to cultivate your own dialogue, cultivate your own connection with God. God talks with us in many ways. God talks to us in different ways. God talks to me through nature. through my intuition, through music. It may be different for you, and that is okay. It's not, having a connection with God is not a one size fits all. Everybody has a different type of connection. I've had a different type of connection since I was little. It wasn't until, because I would go to church all the time. Yes, exactly, sis. Exactly. I don't like that either. Like, help me to think for myself. Help me to cultivate my own relationship. And also, I don't like the fact that some religions, they, shun others. Why? If your message is to spread peace and love and love God, why are you hating on them loving God in their own way? It's just like they be like, come as you are. But when some people come as they are, you talk about them, you judge them, you say that they're doing wrong. Now, I ain't saying be disrespectful and stupid, you know what I'm saying? But like when people are truly coming at their vulnerable time or their most vulnerable time, don't talk about them for cultivating their relationship where they are. Exactly. Coming as you are means there's no judgment. Yeah. I feel like two things can be true, but in certain religions, it's like, nah, it's this or that. Just like Kelly said, it's this or that. Exactly, Kelly. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't. And ain't nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. And they wonder why people ain't going to church like that. This is why. Because y'all do too much and not enough. That's why. And they be so messy. The same ones who be claiming that, this and this, that. They be the main ones committing the spiritual crimes. I don't like that. Okay, China. But yeah, I don't like that. And so that's why religion for me went to the wayside. And I'm so glad that my mother has always taught me to think for myself, research. And that's another thing. Whenever you ask questions to some of these pastors, you gotta think about this, right? When we're talking about spiritual leaders, as far as like religion goes, they go to theology school, right? They have to learn about um, they have to learn about all religions. They have to learn about all different type of beliefs. But then when you ask them a question, they feel offended. Why are you offended for me asking questions about the knowledge that you learned, that you went to school to damn share? Why? Why is it wrong for you to question? And they be like, well, don't question God. Baby, you're not God. You're not God. So I wasn't questioning God, I was questioning you. They be thinking that they're God. Even when I do readings, I understand that when somebody's like, stop trying to be God. Baby, I can never be God. I'm not trying to be. But I am going to use the gifts that God gave me to give these messages. God can't do it all. You know what I'm saying? They can, but think about it. When you run a company, right? And I ain't saying that God is a company, but just think about this. With a hierarchy, with everything, whenever there's a top person, right? There's always people under that top person as a hierarchy, as a system, right? To help it grow, to help it be cultivated in a beautiful way. I like to look at myself as one of God's helpers. I ain't God though. And I also feel like they also make you feel bad. They make you detest your gifts that God gave you. Babe, if God made me this way, why am I finna feel bad for the gifts that God gave me? If I was born with this, that means that God gave me that, right? Come on now. Come on now. I'm ready for you, sis. If God gave me these gifts, why are you trying so hard to strip away the very thing that God gave me? Now I question your dumb ass. Because what's your agenda? Ain't nobody got time for that. You said you posted. Oh, you said, I also wanted to mention you said I'll be planning a trip soon. I was thinking it's work. My sister asked me to join in a family trip. How will that go? It's in a couple weeks. Okay, so let's see. How will the family trip go? Okay, how will the family trip go? But yeah, it's questions that need answers. And that's why I can't fuck with religion like that. Because they be doing the most. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, they be doing the most and nothing at all. And then they don't really give back, you know what I'm saying, to the community. You rolling around in new Rolls Royces and shit. But Miss Maybelline down the street, she need help with the gas bill. And she come whether her gas is on or off. And she clean. She makes sure that she make it. The congregation is struggling terribly. And you can't help? Okay. How will this family trip go? Yeah. Especially the ones who they be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, we doing this to raise money to build on the church, and the church ain't getting built. Or just like Dr. Umar, who been asking people for donations for umpteen years. You done got thousands and billions and gigs and millions. And the school ain't ready yet. The school ain't ready yet. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is the school not ready? Why is the church not done? Baby. Yeah, let's talk about it. Huge mansions. Exactly, sis. Exactly. Yeah, Kelly. Exactly. Come on now. They don't want to talk about that though. They don't want to talk about it though. Anywho, the family trip is going to be fun, China. This is going to be fun. Look, you even got have fun. Yeah, have fun, summer solstice, a few weeks, let go of control, celebrate life, have fun. I see a lot of drinking. I see a lot of drinking though. I see a lot of drinking and smoking and carrying on. Okay. Somebody done had a little bit too much champagne, a little bit too much wine or something. But I do see a lot of fun. I see, y'all actually having a better time than you imagined. Better than you imagined. Okay. Um, I see a lot of catching up with a lot of people as well. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful. I mean, I just know somebody gonna get drunk though, but may act a little crazy. But I do see so much fun. You got the Four of Wands, the Moon, the Strength, the Three of Cups. You got the Have Fun card. You got the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so yeah. There may be some announcements too. My sister already said she was getting lit. I believe her. It's gonna be fun though. I don't feel like y'all had a lot of fun like this in a very, very, very long time. And man, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. All y'all gonna love it. Yeah. I see a lot of outside time as well, spending time in nature. There could be like an announcement of a pregnancy. Um, it could be an announcement for pregnancy, an engagement, wedding, baby shower. I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Pregnancy, a wedding, uh, or this could be like eloping or like somebody moving out the country. I don't know. It's something, some sort of announcement like that. Okay. It's gonna be beautiful though. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's gonna be Really fun. I see this as something to really look forward to. Okay, so that's what I see for the family trip. Okay, now I didn't see a second question. What is the second question? You should. It's cold outside. Ooh. Okay, how will this cruise go tomorrow? Okay, how will the cruise go with Zamar? Ooh, it's cold. I feel like it could be really good. But you could be nervous about being on the cruise itself. I see y'all doing a lot of a lot of flirting and okay, like having y'all could be having some good old relations, okay? Um I see he's gonna be very much a gentleman too, though. He's gonna keep you entertained. What is this? I see they're really gonna like take the lead, and I feel like they have like different intentions for every day. You know, like today they're gonna focus on this part of the ship. Tomorrow they're gonna focus on this part where these activities are. Like I feel like it's very intentional in that way. I see a lot of romantic gestures. I also see him being unclear though about which ones he wants to do. I'm seeing a lot of food too. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of food, like there's some type of bar or something, or where you can have like multiple choices. Something like that. I also see you having like a gourmet dessert experience. That's going to be beautiful too. And then I'm seeing petals, like rose petals. But for some reason, he wants to change it up. There's something about he wants to change up the flower. So maybe your favorite flower isn't roses, maybe it's something else. But I see him doing something very romantic. Hmm. Baby, his ego definitely gonna get stroked. Okay. You see, yes, sunflowers. Never been a rose kind of gal. Yeah. So that's what it is because he's like he wants to change that. Like it's not right. And people should get roses. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it would be like. I feel like you really enjoy yourself though. Yeah, very, 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 very sweet. Yeah, I just heard chivalry ain't dead. You're welcome. Mm, you're very welcome. But yeah, it's very like very cutesy. He nervous though. Okay, question. Do y'all like Cardi B's new album? Have you heard it? Do you like Doja's new album, or have you heard it? Yeah. I listened to the Cardi album, and honestly, she hasn't grown. She hasn't grown. Especially with all the shit that she's been talking, and how she's so better than so many people, and she's a senior this, senior that, to these sophomores and freshmen in the game, but they have done more projects than you could even think of. On top of that, all the songs were very redundant. Okay, Offset cheated on you. Okay, y'all got a divorce. Okay, you got a new situation. Okay, we understand you stepping on hoes' necks, and you're better than all these people. Okay, boom. Then you use two of your songs. You use two of your songs to finally clap back at two other artists. Why would you put that on your album? You were that pressed that you waited this damn long to post a rebuttal It's just bad. It's just bad. Why would you do that? Oh, you get so much money, you stunting on a hoe. Okay. Like, it's just redundant. You have not learned any damn thing. You ain't did nothing. Seven years, y'all. 7 years. If I'm not mistaken, 7 years. Then the meet and greets was trash, from what I'm hearing and seeing. Okay, people not getting nothing that they want. And all we've been getting is you talking shit, you know what I'm saying, having beef with all these different people, and they all can rap better than you. All of them can out-rap you right now. You can't even do a freestyle. You can't even do a freestyle. That's crazy. No. It was trash. It was trash. I'm just gonna be real. It was trash. As far as Doja, I love the 2 singles that she came out with. I'm very excited to listen to the rest. I've only listened to like 2, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 songs off the album. I love them. I love her creative direction. I love how she has truly revamped herself. I love how this truly feels like a new era for Doja. It's not the same old mumbo jumbo. Yes, I love. Like, I'm always excited because she really puts thought into it, and she's super creative. The Gemini in her, is really being brought out. And I love that. I love that. She can rap, she can sing, you know, she can really do it all. She's super talented, uber talented. And not only can she do all of that, she knows how to put a visual together, and not just a visual online, but a visual on the stage. Her stage presence is magnifico. Okay? She got it. She has star quality. She's not talking about the same shit. She puts a different spin on everything. Her style is stunning, beautiful. Yes, and she's herself. She is herself. And if she wants to talk shit, she can do that. You know why? Because she got the right to. She works very hard. Yes, sometimes she can be a little annoying or a little off-putting. But guess what? She got it in the bag. She's very relatable. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, yeah, she can be very weird, very weird. But I love it though. I love it though. And I love how she captures different perspectives in love and in life. She understands it's not just one way. She does different points of views, and I love that. That's just that other half. Exactly. And I love that for her. Like, she really be doing her thing. And when she put that shit on, she put that shit on. Do you hear me? Those would be fly as fuck. Her new song, Gorgeous, oh my gosh, the visual for that is so beautiful. The song itself is so beautiful. She just single-handedly created a new anthem. You know what I'm saying? She done created a new anthem. It's very positive. And that's something that can last a very long time. When you listen to that, you can listen to it anywhere at any time. It's timeless. It's positive. I love it. I love it. She got in the bag. She got it in the bag. So, like I said, I haven't listened to her full album, but I'm definitely going to. And then the last thing about Cardi B, then she had the nerve to add in the old ass songs. And on top of that, these songs that she done put out, a lot of these songs are old as fuck. That irks me. It irks me. Hey James, how are you? Which Orisha do I remind you of? But yeah, I love Doja. She got that thing going on, and so I'm very excited. I know she's gonna be doing a tour. I don't know when, but I would definitely love to go and see her. I would love to go and see her on stage for sure. And she got the right energy. Like she good. She's good in my book. Um, who we talking about? We talking about Yemaya or who else? I'm trying to think. Is he? I think it's Yemaya, right? But yeah, that's what I think. Who else came out with music? Uh, who else? It was some more people. Congratulations to Mona Leo and and what's his name? Stunner for Vegas. Shout out to them. They just got married. Okay, you said Oba. You know what, James? You are always on par because I actually have an African Orisha coloring book coming out. I have to make a few modifications and then I'll be putting that out too. But yeah, that's you'd be very in tuned. You'd be very, very in tuned. Oba, I thought Oba was oh, okay. Nah, they're not the queen. They're the river goddess. Yeah, they're the river goddess. But nonetheless, they got water in the bag. But yeah, I'm very excited to listen to Doja. Doja, what's going on? Yeah, yeah. That's even more funny because somebody had got on here earlier. And you know what they told me? They told me that I have um that my aura is pink. And pink is Oba's color. So that's very interesting. That's pretty. He said sometimes you get them mixed up. Let's see, who is the queen? Yeah, see, Yemaya is the queen of the water. Yeah. Hey Alexa, how are you? These pictures are beautiful. It's okay, they're getting blocked. Don't even worry about it. I'm sitting here looking at pictures of Yemaya, and man, they're so beautiful. I think a movie should be made about the Orisha. It will explain a lot. I believe it's also cultural depiction. Yes. Yeah. I definitely agree. I do. And well, somebody did a book. They did a book, and I think they're working on like a series or like a movie or something. Unveiling the mysteries. Okay. Thanks, Daniel. Hi, Sarah. I'm gonna get off of here in a minute. You can compare yourself to any other courses. I would say I'm Ori. Ori? Let me see. So I don't see an Orisha named Ori, or let me see. Oh, okay. Intermediary between man and the divinity who worships. Yeah, I was looking for Ori. I'm looking. I don't really see Ori. Let's see. African god of spiritual intuition and destiny, literally meaning head. Yeah, yeah, you could embody that. Hmm. 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 Hold on. Thanks, James. No, I'm not gone. I'm gonna go use the restroom right quick. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, y'all. Yeah. So your girl's gonna call it a night. Yeah, I'm tired. Um, I ain't even know it. I'm over here looking at Orisha's, honey. James and took me down the rabbit hole. I ain't even know I was going. Um, but anywho, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay. I hope that y'all have a wonderful night. I will be back tomorrow, and yeah, y'all have some fun this weekend. And I hope you have, all the good things. Love ya. Toodles. Got a blast.